Welcome to Unpopular Facts from ACI. Today, we'll be telling you 5 interesting facts about a man reputed as the sexiest man on earth. How true that is, I am not so sure. I bet you're wondering who that is. We're talking about Dwayne Johnson or The Rock, whichever works for you. These 5 facts are in no particular order. Let's dive right in. Fact number 1. He wanted to become a CIA agent. Dwayne Johnson had his eyes on becoming a real-life crime buster with hopes of working for the Central Intelligence Agency, if not for a legal hurdle that got in the way of that dream. According to Dwayne, his criminal justice professor and advisor, Dr. Paul Cromwell, convinced him that the best operative he could become for the CIA is one that also had a law degree. He says that dream evaporated when he realized no respectable law school would ever let him in with his pile of steaming bad grades. But well, he did graduate from the University of Miami with a Bachelor of General Studies in Criminology and Physiology. Fact number 2. He was on track to become a pro football player. After a high school teacher encouraged him to try playing football, he found that he had a knack on the field, quickly excelling and earning a full scholarship to the top football college, University of Miami. According to reports, the coach told him he had a good shot at making the NFL. But things didn't quite go that way. After suffering injuries, Dwayne said he struggled and got depressed. He played for the Calgary Stampeders but was cut from the team only 2 months later. Moving on to fact number 3. At his low point, he only had $7 in his wallet. After being cut from the football team in 1995, he landed in Miami and called his dad in Tampa to pick him up. While they were on Interstate 75, Johnson wondered how much he had to his name. Pulling out his wallet, he realized he only had about $7. At that point, he wanted so much more, and of course, he now has so much more. But Johnson says he'll never forget that. The term $7 has a lot of meaning to him. Little wonder his production company was called $7 Production. Now to fact number 4. Both his dad and grandfather were wrestlers. Dwayne Johnson became the first third-generation wrestler in the WWE, a legacy that started with his grandfather, Peter Maivia, in the 1960s. His own dad, Rocky Johnson, known as Soul Man, then learned from Maivia before marrying. Johnson dedicated his Hollywood Critics Association Trailblazer Award in 2021 to his father. Well, only time will tell if we will have a 4th-generation wrestler in the WWE anytime soon. Now to the last but not the least, fact number 5. He can perform your marriage for you. That's maybe if you ask nicely enough. The Rock has married people in the past. Are you surprised? Don't be, because he actually has a minister's license from the state of California and has married people in the past. If you want him to perform yours, it's not impossible, but bear in mind you'd probably need a higher food budget. If The Rock attends your wedding, we hear he likes cod, a lot of cod. Well, there's more interesting stuff about Dwayne Johnson, but that's about as much as we have for you on today's episode of Unpopular Facts from ACI. See you in the next one. That's it on this episode of Unpopular Facts from ACI.
Follow us on Instagram and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content.
ACI, for those who raise the bar higher.